Marco Wendt arrives for work, brimming with enthusiasm.
We are in my favorite place in the entire world. This is the 1,800-acre conservation park called the Safari Park in the town where I grew up in Escondido. It's over 3,500 animals that thrive here, and it represents over 300 different species. And not only that, if you look above us, all these beautiful trees, there's 1.3 million plants that live here as well.
But his passion is not the only reason he's the perfect wildlife ambassador for the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance.
And it started because I didn't want to work with people. I loved animals.
That's easy to understand when you see the animals roaming through San Diego Zoo Safari Park. But it's not the exotic animals that make the biggest impression on Wendt.
Part of our park here, about 900 acres, is a wildlife biodiversity reserve. So a section of our park reserved for local wildlife. So my favorite moment, friend, at the park is coming in early before it opens. The sun is rising, and then I see turkey vultures soaring over San Pasqual Valley.
Or sunning themselves up in the trees. But if he wanted to protect these animals he loved, he needed to enlist people to help.
A lot of us here in this kind of field realize that, conservation 100% begins with human beings, and we want to inspire that desire to get connected with Mother Nature. So maybe a small child from the local school comes into the safari park and sees a tiger face to face for the first time and gets that excitement over that animal, and then hopefully in the future, possibly they can become an advocate for conservation, or maybe take part and get hands deep with these conservation efforts happening globally.
To help foster those connections, the Safari Park just opened a new depot.
This is called Safari Excursions. This is the point where all of our guests can embark on those amazing adventures. Guests can't access this entire park by foot, so our wildlife safari truck, as an example, is the perfect way to get into those large field habitats where you can see herds of giraffe and rhino, and you can go out and just feel like you're out in a savanna in Africa and see wildebeest running over a hill as the sun is rising.
You can also get close enough to smell them.
And honestly, my favorite smell of the safari park are the gorillas. There's just something about a gorilla that'll just wake you up in the morning.
And hear them.
Even a little thing like hearing a rhino snort in the morning will really just remind you of the beauty of Mother Nature. And this is what we're going to offer every single day as a unique experience here at the safari park.
One surefire attraction is baby animals, like the joey born at the San Diego Zoo. But while cuddly fur babies get clicks, Wendt wants to highlight the conservation work that isn't always obvious to the public.
We're San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance as a whole organization, an international nonprofit. We have 8 conservation hubs around the world. So we do work maybe here in the Southwest with the California condor, or maybe Sumatra with a tiger. So you're going to see depictions of these projects along the side here of this waiting area. My personal favorite is this little detail, the border that you see around each photograph actually represents the chromosomes of these species we're referencing right now. So you see that connectivity. And a reminder too, not only is it a zoo, we're also a conservation science. So we have one of the largest frozen zoos of genetic living material here on the planet to help out, hopefully, in case we need to, for future conservation efforts with a variety of different species. So there's so much going on here at the safari park.
Wendt hopes the safari park can be a catalyst for activism.
And so I tell people this is an opportunity to have an adventure, get inspired about Mother Nature, but also take part in something bigger than yourself and all this community work that we do globally.
But it doesn't hurt to sweeten the deal with a few adorable babies. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.